Hello, my name is Ricky Persaud Jr., and this is Inside with Persaud. Today we have the fabulous musical talent, Harry Strunk, everybody. Now, Harry, you want to tell them a little something about yourself?
Sure. I have been playing music ever since I was 3 years old. I've been a musician ever since I was 3 years old. Both my parents are musicians. I was raised in a family of musicians. My dad is a professional drummer. My mom is a music teacher at a middle school.
As far as I'm concerned, your dad went to Berkeley,
Yes,
College of Music.
that's correct. That's correct, yeah.
Now, the word's been going around about your YouTube video of your cover of Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who.
Yes.
You want to tell them a little something about that video?
Yes. So doing the whole thing took about 4 weeks to do, 2 weeks for recording the audio, and then 2 weeks after that for all the mixing. Okay. And my dad did putting all the video together, and I did half of the recording in my room because I have a Casio keyboard set up, we have a microphone set up, and I have Logic Pro on my computer, right? So I did half of the recording in my room, and then I did the other half in my dad's studio because we have a drum studio connected to our house, which used to be a garage. But years ago, he converted it into a studio. So
that's really nice you and your father work so close to each other.
Yeah.
I have to say also that your YouTube video and the recording itself is very close to the original.
Yeah.
Like how would you able to pull that off?
Well, I've listened to the recording millions and millions of times over, right? And just listening to it over and over again, it made me be able to capture every little detail in the tune, so I could capture the exact tone that, Pete Townsend would be picking up on his guitar and convert it onto my cover, I could pick up the amount of reverb that they had recorded over the drums, and I could put that into my cover, It's just through a process of listening to the recording over and over and over again. That's how I got it to be so close to the original. Yeah.
And for all you kids out there, if you want to do something so accurate like Mr. Harry, you do it over and over like he did, all right? Anyways, I want to talk about, what inspires you to do all these, covers and songs, and how do you create? You do all the instruments too on these songs.
Yes, that's true. All the instruments I do I get it, everything, I got acoustic guitar, bass, the synthesizer, I got all off of the keyboard in my room.
Wow, off of one instrument. Wow.
Exactly. And we converted it and added all the extra tones and effects and everything in my dad's studio later on, But I had to really persevere, okay, in what I was doing. And most of what I'm doing with these covers is all for the fun, It's just for fun, just like music should be, which is fun,
Yeah, that's... Now, Harry, let's take a look at this video now. Now, this is a very simple question, but very personal in a sense, too. What got you into music?
Well, a lot of my life I was bullied, you know, in high school growing up. I was bullied, and I felt like nobody really understood me, you know, and I guess you could say those feelings, you know, when somebody's bullied, you can channel that. And what I did is I channeled it into my craft, which is music, you know, and I found that that's something that I could do that could, you know, really, really come in handy, you know.
Yes, very beautiful.
When you're going through rough times, you know. So.
Yes, and I encourage everyone at home who's going through something very similar to really put their emotions into like something like music and put into something very productive. Where you also write your own songs. Do you have anything like coming up or something you're writing at the moment?
Well, there's one song I'm writing in the moment. It's called One of a Kind. I'm still working on a lot of the lyrics, a lot of the format of the tune, you know. And I'm also working on this one tune called Beastly, which I'm still working on a lot of the lyrics, and I'm still working on a lot of like the format of the tune, but eventually I'm going to release it on the SoundCloud. So.
Yeah, we all can't wait for that. Now, you and your parents have been shopping around for many colleges because you're in your senior year of high school, and you will be going to college next year. So
Yes.
what colleges have you been auditioning for, and what colleges have you got into, even for that matter?
So I have been accepted into William Patterson University, which I had auditioned for.
Cool.
I had been accepted into Los Angeles College of Music
Wow.
just recently. The last school that I auditioned for was a new school,
Whoa.
and I auditioned for Berklee College of Music. I got a 6 out of 8 in my
Woo!
audition.
But by the way, I go to Berkeley myself. That's really good, and that was better than I did.
Really? Wow.
No,
yeah.
no, seriously, no. That's so great. That just tells everyone that you're extremely talented and great at what you do.
Thank you.
As far as I'm aware, you're on social media. Would you like to tell the folks what your social media platforms?
Yes, my social media platforms are Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and Twitter, which I use all of them a lot. So.
Well, anyways, Harry, thank you so much for coming on our show. It's been a blessing, and your story will definitely inspire a lot of people at home to pick up the instrument and do something with it.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.